Hey, what's up everybody? Social Reefer here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So as usual, guys, you already know the routine. Big shout out to everybody that's been showing support to my previous videos, subscribing to my channel, hitting the thumbs up, and commenting and engaging on the chats below. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. As I always say, let's learn from one another, from our mistakes, from our strengths, from our weaknesses. That's how we get good in this hobby. Being shy about being wrong, then you're not built for this. But yeah, I'm gonna get right to it. I'm about to do a water change, which is the second water change after the treatment. And I wanted to show you guys what the corals look like under the full spectrum lighting. Everything looks really good. I'm very impressed. Like, everything looks very fluffy, healthy. My royal grandma is happy. He hides there a lot. The lyre-tailed Antheus, he is a bully, and look at him right there on the top. He's a bully. He doesn't give this guy a break at all. But yeah, everything is looking good, guys. The torches, nice, fluffy, full polyp extension. Scolies, nice and open. The Ganies, they're doing their thing. Don't listen to this Gani. This guy, he's actually open for what it's worth. That Gani, no matter what, it just never opens up all the way. It hates fish. Before, I had a sickness in my tank. I had a little disease outbreak, and I had to take the fish out of my tank, and I quarantined them for 3 months. I never seen a Gani with more polyp extension than that one. Like, this Gani was full blown, open, happy. The moment those 3 months were over and I put these fish back in the tank, that Gani went to that and it never opened up fully again. It just doesn't like fish. I can't do nothing about it. But yeah, that's actually a good polyp extension for that Gani. Everything is looking good. The acros getting nice polyp extension. This one is a little dull still because, you know, I had a few things that I need to work on, but I'm not rushing to it. I'm getting there naturally. You know, I don't want to mess anything up. But check this out. Poto, I'm not even going to try to say the name. I keep messing that up. J-Kel and I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I suck at this. You know, I love the corals. I'm not too good with the names. But yeah, man, everything is just doing great, and I'm very, very happy with the results. I'm trying to get this guy here to focus on this acro, but I can't get it to focus. Maybe from this angle. There you go. So you can see the polyp extension. I just want you guys to see that everything in the tank is happy and it's showing really good signs. And that's the most important thing after a treatment, a 3-day treatment. It's a big deal. So to get these type of results, I am very, very happy. I already did the 40-gallon water change, as you guys already know. I told you on my previous video. But it's not just one coral, guys. It's every coral. My Maceballs Ghani is looking gorgeous, beautiful gold body. I could go on and on. Look at that. The full thing is just amazing. Amazing. But yeah, I needed to show you guys on the full spectrum lighting so that you guys know what the real deal is. Another thing I want to do is give a big shout out to Lifeguard Aquatics. I just put up a video about this on my Instagram. But my Achilles tang has been showing a very small outbreak of ick. And I purchased this Achilles tang during Black Friday in November. Since the day I put him in my tank, he has not shown any symptoms of ick. Super healthy, eating, as you can see, he's eating right now. And not up until now, he's shown symptoms of ick for the first time. And this was the only time since I purchased this fish that my UV was off, because for the 3 days that I was treating the tank, I turned off the UV so that the UV doesn't have an impact on the medication. And coincidentally, this guy got an outbreak. So you gotta do the math, put 2 and 2 together, and realize that the UV actually works. And if the UV wasn't running, I would be having to do a QT ASAP. Look, you can see it. You can see it when he goes under the lights. And he's, to my understanding, I've tried looking for it on the others. He's the only one that's showing it. As we all know, they are ick magnets. Here's the proof. But if you have a good, strong UV in your system to maintain it properly, you shouldn't have an issue. And I'm very confident that my Lifeguard Aquatics UV is definitely taking care of the situation. You know, coincidence like that, it's just great to know. You know, that's like a message that my Reefer is sending me, letting me know, like, yo, be careful. You would have done that treatment for a couple more days, something bad could have happened. But nah, I'm very, very thankful, guys. Everything seems to be going very, very well. I got this bacteria here. I told you guys I was gonna go out and buy a bacteria. I got Fritz Zyme 9. It was the only one they had, but I'm thankful it was this, because this is actually a really good product. A really good product. Their Turbo Star obviously is much more potent, but this is just as good. I'm not starting a new tank. My tank is already established. You know, I'm just giving it a little pick-me-up. So this is great. I'm happy I got the nitrifying bacteria like I told you. I also picked up a few new coral. I got me a nice, beautiful yellow welso. And I got me a very, very beautiful pot of gold torch, or something like that they call it. This torch is beautiful. Oh my God, I love it. But yeah, back to the topic in hand, man. The treatment is going well so far, you know, but it's barely been a day, right? I got the trash cans here so that you guys know I'm about to get to work. Here's the water. Everything is already mixed, nice temperature, everything is set. And I'm gonna get to work. I'll keep updating you guys for the days to come. It might not be every single day, because now the things that I'm doing is just redundancy. I am planning on also adding pods into my aquarium, but I'm gonna give it like a week or so. You know, it depends, but I'm gonna give it like a week or so then I could introduce the pods into the tank as well, on top of the nitrifying bacteria that I'm gonna put in there, which is gonna be very, very good for the microbiome of the aquarium and help revitalize everything as soon as possible. So that's pretty much it, my peoples. You know, if you guys have any questions, if you like this type of content, please don't hesitate to hit those thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know how you feel down in the comments. You know, let's talk about it. Let's educate one another. Let's be there for one another, you know? I know that there's a lot of skepticism in this hobby, because a lot of things that you do can be questionable, and it can go the wrong way. But I think that that's not only with in-tank treatments, that's with anything in this hobby. You know, I said it in the previous video, even water changes can cause a problem in your aquarium if you don't do them properly. But if you follow through, you do your homework, take everything step by step, and you don't try to rush through the process, and you make sure that you cover all your ends, you be all right. But yeah, thank you to all of you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, comment. Shout out to Lifeguard Aquatics for having a dope UV light. I appreciate y'all, because now I know for sure that UV light is keeping my tank right. Only 3 days I had that UV light off, and this little guy right here started breaking out on me. Come on now. That lets you know right there in and of itself that UV lights are legit game changer. Specifically Lifeguard Aquatics UV light. Shout out to Lifeguard Aquatics, because that's the one that I got, and that's the one that I love, and that's the one that, if you ask me for my opinion, is the one I'm gonna recommend you to get. without further ado, I already told you what to do. Peace out. Subscribe, all right? Thank you, guys. I really appreciate y'all. Have a good one.